I'll take one of these. 8,000. Dang. Good lord. Anyways, time to get out of here. Thank you. It's only been like 20 different times I've come up here looking for this specific one. Glad you finally had it. It's finally time to go for the, whatchamacallit, the Fusion Coil. Since I've been kind of trying to get it for a while now, but have not had any luck in finding the red coal here, which is for speed and all. We got the speed, you got healing, and you got gravity. So, yeah. And we need you, if I can pick you up. Thank you. So, first things first, we're over here at the Oak Depot, which is basically the main shop that everybody should really know about. And what you do from here is, first things first, head on down this way. And right down here to Mike's Mines. You got a few of these little guys, small bombs and such. You're probably going to want to get 3 or 4 of those. So just bring them over here, get them, and load them in the back of your truck. And then the next thing, we're going to be heading off into the desert. So yeah, if you don't know how to get there, well, for one, I wish you best of luck to getting around the rest of the map. It's kind of a challenge in certain aspects. But either way, you head up this way. Hey, there's a lightning tree up there. Cool. And then of course, as we always do, going across the bridge, just gotta say hi to Frank over there. How's it going, Frank? Hope it's going great. And yeah, just keep on going. Go on this way as well, just continue on with the path. Wanted to jump in here right quick and show y'all a little thing I didn't show in the actual main recording, which is how to get to the classic shop to get the 3 coals that you need: speed, regeneration, and gravity. So basically, you know how to get to this area where old Frank is, and you just need to not go straight where we went straight to go down there and get the stuff, but you need to go this way. And it will eventually take you over to the classic shop. It's a little bit of a challenge to get to. So what you need to do is you need to go ahead and take this little conveniently placed arch that's a little bit risky to drive over, mostly if you have the fast vehicle. But you head on over this way and you go down, and for some reason those are having a hard time to load today. Head on down, and then you're just gonna follow the beach on up. But the way I do it is I just go all the way out here. I think you might be able to go through over there, probably, I don't know though, but you can go this way. And then you got that weird like wind structure, whatever it is for, I don't know. But then you come across this little area. This is how you get to the classic, the store. And to Will, apparently. As I also have a very tough time saying the word store. Oh, you're very conveniently timed. And try and not do that. But since we already have this thing, which y'all will get to see how to get it later on after this part, you're just gonna run way on up this direction. You know, it's kind of fun and convenient to have this because you could just clear all the gaps. Wait, I wonder how the trampoline's gonna go with this. Holy crap. Okay, that's kind of enjoyable right there. Oh man, can I make it on top of the building here? No, not quite. Can I clear this though? Nope. I'm really intrigued if I can make this. I could make it. Nice. But what you normally do is just go up through this thing and get over here. And here you are, the classic store. Which this store has a rotating inventory, so you're not always gonna have, say, these two specific coals here. You'll have the speed one, maybe sometimes just the speed one. You could have two of them, but yeah, just come here every now and then, keep an eye on the item rotation, and yeah, you'll eventually have everything you need to take the next step. So yeah, let's go get this thing. This is going to be taking us on down into the mushroom cave down there, which is where we need to be. And there's two ways you can take. You can go up there, drop into the ravine, or you can take the safe route, depending on how your driving is. I could still manage to get myself stuck down here, so my driving's not the best. And down through here. Now, also a little side note, how you get the meteor cores is whenever you're just like messing around, chopping down trees, you'll get a little message that pops up saying a magnified meteor or an electrified meteor has been spotted or something like that. And then it'll hit the ground. It is then your job to figure out where it is. Because it's random each time, pretty much. So, yeah. Good luck on finding it. I don't know if the electrified meteor spawns with one of these, because I haven't found one that has spawned with one yet, but I've only found one, and I've found tons of magnified meteors. But, yeah. Now, we're down here at the mushroom cave. So, what you're going to want to do is just head down through this little area here. And just go on over to the little sign right here. And since I have this, normally what you would do with your 3 or 4 small bombs, you'd take them over here one at a time, put them down, set them off, and then boom, and then repeat the process until it's down. But me, since I have this tool right here, which you get at a shop, you can do that. Depends on what types of bombs you get. I just got the giant bombs, so it one-shots that. Now, down here, I don't really know all the special tactics, but either way, first things first, this kind of tells you. I don't know if the meteor core has to be corrupted or anything, but this kind of gives you the idea of what you need. You've got the blue one, the red one, and the green one. And then meteor core up here. Okay, so I have actually messed up a part of this. One, you need to get the infused or corrupted core here. If I can get it to get struck by one of these, will be good. Come on. You didn't do it? There we go. Okay, we're good now. That's what you need to do to get the... What is it actually called? Infused core. I was kind of curious, because I was mostly going off of that little thing up there, which is get all these, and then it's plus that, because I saw that was purple. And I was like, does it need to be infused? Does it not? We'll try it without first. Oh. Okay, yeah, it definitely didn't make that sound before. That's loud. But also cool. Come on, come on. Let's do this. Are they getting Are they like going transparent? Oh, neat. Yeah, they are. They are almost fully transparent now. Oh, we got it. We got the fusion coal. Awesome. So it's speed, regeneration, health-wise, and jump. So basically gravity. Cool. We got the fusion coal. Nice. So now that that's done, I reckon let's go back up to base. Okay, let's go ahead and get this in the truck right quick. I went ahead and converted the majority of the log. I kept a little piece here just as a trophy to say that I conquered the void, I guess you could say. What the... What the world is going on here? We'll deal with that later. That's interesting. Well, anyways, let's take this on over to the sell point and see what they're worth. 2 of these guys this time. Last time I think it was just one little section. Should be interesting. Okay, what you got? 30,000 just for those 2. Nice, I'll take it. Very nice. Okay, back to the factory project we go. Okay, so I just randomly decided to try the fusion coal while in the vehicle. It actually affects everything. Oh, that's amazing. What happens if I jump from here? Okay, that's fun. That's very fun. Oh man. What is going on? What is going on? How have I managed this? This little thing is a nightmare to drive with the fusion coal. I guess it's the gravity part that's messing with it. Okay, this is what it's going so fast. Okay, so since the last episode on here, I have been working on designing this window, finally. And this is what I've come up with. It's actually turned out pretty good. I'm happy with it. I've been a little iffy with this, but it's kind of started growing on me, I guess. But the main thing now in the steps to building the factory is to get this little... What was it going to be? I think this is going to be where the sander and refiner and all that stuff is going to be. So we need to figure out the proper size of this. How compact can we make it? What do we need to do? All that stuff. Well, I guess the way we can start on that is we can get one over here. Okay, so... about right there. I don't think it's going to be too bad, because all of this is going to be moved and there's just going to be like a brick wall that goes on the outer perimeter. So yeah, shouldn't be too bad. Oh, we got a random person. Hello, random person. So we need to probably replicate that. And then do it again. And one last last time. Let's see here. So I gotta do consume and not go past it like I just did. And then swap back to fill. I want to see what this looks like. That's not the right thing. Ooh. That might actually work nicely. Good, good. And then these side pieces. Nice. Coming along. Got a rough shape to it now, so at least we have something to work off of. Let's see if we can make this work. So I want to get rid of all of those. Make sure I haven't selected anything that I didn't want to select. And grab this, go back to brick. I just want to add a little bit of design to it. So if I was to... Where is it? Okay, so that should be the rotation. And if we size it in, we're about halfway. Hello, grass, how's it going? And then we replicate and rotate. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good guess right there. So if I just expand it to 1, 2, shouldn't be too big of a problem when you add this. Okay, well, let's go ahead and, I reckon, replicate them. Okay, there we go. Now let's go ahead and fill all those in. It adds a little bit of texture to the wall at the least. Anything else? I can't even tell which way that thing's facing. Okay, so it is facing that way. Let's see if we can do anything with this. So how would that look as brick? You know what? That actually does add a little bit to the bottom there. I guess now we just have to do the same to the other side, which is a whole different ball game over there. But I'm happy with it. Wow, edits. Just randomly shows up and decides to jump in the sander. Okay, what does that do? That, you know what? That actually adds a little bit more detail to it. Nice. Now how am I going to get this replicated on the other side? What the world? What's that? That was, something. Okay, let's get this rotated and put in on this side. Okay, that should have it. Oh, you can do that. Cool. You can just hold down the mouse click and skim over everything. That's actually kind of nice. Well, I'd say that came out pretty well. Now we just have to get the rest of the things figured out. I might... well, not do that. Help, help. So if I... Well, actually, no, you can't do that. If I go back to that, and then I do that, and do that again, I should, in theory, be able to do that. Kind of finish up the edge. Dang it, I don't want to be in here. Okay, but we gotta do that. Nice. And now, there we go. Just a nice little finisher on the edge there. How do we want to do that? One more to go. Let's get you moved on over. And then do that. Exit, blah, blah, blah. All that annoying stuff just to select it again. And that should be that. Okay. Not too bad. Now, the next thing for this. Where is it, though? Sign. I am some text. Heck yes. Okay. So now we need to get some signs up here, which is just going to be wood and ore, because that's basically all that's around this section. So it shouldn't be too much, and no, I still haven't figured out what I'm going to do there. I'm at a loss for ideas with that. But I do have a little bit of an idea what I want to do with this. And it's going to be kind of going back to a old sign design I did a long time ago. And there we go. That pretty much completes that part. I think I have a couple more little things I might do for this. These sections right here. But first, I gotta deal with something else. And I think it's going to be... just simply doing this. Or not. Gosh darn it. Then we do that. And for finishing it up, it's so hard when it's like high up like this. because you really got to work with it. Okay, so that seems to have that. So what if we replicate? Got to go up a little bit on it. And that should have it. Granted, the texture's a bit off on this one. Well, actually, from back here, it doesn't look any different at all, really. Okay, so that's just what we need to do on the other side then. And for the last thing that we're probably going to do today, which I've only really just come up with the idea of doing, is we're going to pull this out. The conveyor and all that such. Let's pull these out here. And then let's bring this right up to the sort of door right here. Now, I think I want to go ahead and try and do a quick little thing where we sort of like box this in a bit. Which shouldn't be too hard. Move that on up. Get a little bit of rotation out of it. We don't really want it to be a lot. Okay, so that basically gets the job done. But I can do that one better. Maybe. It ain't as easily noticed, so that's good. Now, what if we was to replicate this? And make sure it's lined up. This one's a lot different. Bring that one in a bit. And not that. Need to bring that one in. Not selecting the right one there. So if we go ahead and bring that one in, like that. Voila, there we go. But we could also just do this. And then if we select that again, we can do that. But now, oh, hello random person. Now we just need to go find some dark materials like rock or something. Okay, let's see here. You know what? That should do the job fine right there. I can't quite reach that, so I'm gonna have to go around the back. Okay, there we go. We got her done. Nice. And now, that's still set on global stuff, so we'll just do this, which will bring it out to there. We can do the same roughly with this one. I think that's roughly the same. I mean, there's a quick way to tell. Now it's good. Okay, let's go and destroy that, and voila! We have the beginnings of the factory part of the factory. It's taking shape though, I'm really happy with it. And I reckon this might be where we ended off here today, so I hope you all enjoyed the episode. Finally getting to work on the factory, and just a little tutorial today as well on how to get this. This is an electrified meteor. Cool. So anyways, hope you all enjoyed, and I'll catch you all in the next one.